side is doing for you while you get that hammer down. Hey, Rusty Nail over there on Missouri, if you got a sloppy copy, I'll roll up in here one time and you can see just what you're doing over here on my stack of bricks.
Flat side's gonna do for me, Rusty Nail in Missouri waiting.
There you go, Rusty Nail. While you working the flat side, Motormouth Mall working the 7-element flat side. Got down right there breaking.
It sure is.
I like it. It's working good. That 6-element Joe Gun Cross is getting the job done in fine fashion. Ain't no doubt about that. Hold to it one more time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to down here a little bit more like that right there. Just a little bit more down.
Let's go down.
So I'll take the audio level down just a skosh to see what that does. It got down right.
Like you, me too. Just want to acknowledge a good sounding station while sitting here sandbagging. Worldwide, dirty white boy, enjoy the weekend, my friend. Now back wide to the side.
Outside Rusty Dale, checkpoint down around Southern Hill. Said you sounding good out here down around Southern Cal. I heard you just...
Hey, no, checkpoint hears me down there in the backscatter. Tell him I said a little out there. He can probably hear it. Yeah, tell him I said a little.
Out that way. Stay in line, operator, Mr. 800. If you got a sloppy copy, weekend wave to you, man. 714 Northeast.
Appreciate it. You tell you what, you still got Motormouth Mall in there. Tell him checkpoint's waving a hand from the world.
Can I appreciate that? Rusty Nail, Motormouth Mall looking.
I heard somebody rolling out his
Sport in the 309. You said he said it. Howdy, right back. And you rolled that 5 and kept it all the way live and turned it all the way to a dime, too. Ain't no doubt about that. Hold to you one more time. 89309 Motormouth Mall working. The small ball ping hammer got down.
8454.
There he is. There's Dr. Snub out that way. Big old wave, Mr. 38 Snub Nose. Weekend wave to you, my friend. My ears were tore from the floor, but you came back.
You're doing it. 8309, you're doing it.
Listening up to Motormouth Mall. Have a good rest of your day on the band, too, man. I'm listening over here, live gate. I'm a little live gate now. Just try to get my tape called. 309, checkpoint, west side, side 51. I'm gone.
Dude, this morning, you're sounding good. 718.
427, I got y'all up in there, too. Looking good, sounding good over here. Hey, 427, they will wave your way to bring.
Bad John.
38 Snub, always a pleasure. Weekend fighter, man.
I said, tell him.
Big John. Motormouth Mall, sometimes called. That's loud. Let me do that one more time, but not so loud. There we go. That sounds better.
I'll roll you 5 in live time. He might be on the sideline out that way. 38 Snub, weekend wave to you. Hello, Ricky Bobby Mobile. You got 30 pounds on me right there, Ross.
Or 309.
Wave.
I like it when he does that. Big Bad John.
Come on, 309. Doing a good job coming out of Indiana while you're reading the mail real loud over here. Sounding superb. Motormouth Mall waving. They got down right there in breaker.
Yeah, and the mobile's talking out that way, man. You're going to get some crawfish. You're going to have yourself a good time this weekend, huh? What do you say?
And have a fine day as well. Enjoy it to its fullest and enjoy the weekend as it's going to be here for a couple of days. And should be a pretty nice one. I don't know, but over here it's going to be pretty nice anyway, sunny and all that kind of good stuff. And 808 over there in Tennessee, I heard you roll up in there too. Oh yeah, I switched sessions. I got to bring the highs back down again. I keep forgetting every time I open up the session. I think. Let me look. No, they are down. Okay, the highs are down. All right, I was worried about that. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down right there, breaker.
It's cold out here, Mosquito Man. I heard you when you come in there with the OE. Your audio sounded real good out there.
Well, let me tell you, for a 7-element sitting down on the ground out there in Tennessee, you got that thing working and walking and talking. Let me put some more mid-range up in here for the audio for you. Put a little bit more mid-range up in there. And, yeah, you got that 7-element on the ground doing this thing over here coming out of Tennessee right there. Can't wait till you get that thing up in the air, break.
You got a copy on this Magnet Harrison. Magnet Harrison out here. Kentucky Winslow, where is it?
Well, if it's working down on the ground, and that might be that might be a good place for it. You know, if you don't need to go up if it don't need to go up there, break.
Just trying to get in with these 2 elements on the west side. 2 elements on the west side checkpoint. Try to get in and fit in.
Oh, the only way you can check the standing wave on the ground that's anywhere close would be to lay it down so that the reflector is on the ground and the antenna is looking straight up. With it down on the ground, there's no point in looking at the SWR because it's going to change when you put the antenna up in the air.
That way. I got an old KCM 250.
Yeah, exactly. You still got to tune it. Either which way you slice it, you still got to tune it when it gets up at height. You know, and everything is where it's going to be. That's where you tune it. A lot of people want a shortcut. You know, they want an easy way out, a quick way out, and there isn't a quick way out. You just got to do it right. And it takes patience. You know, they say patience is a virtue, and you know, it pans out in the end when you do it right. You take your time and you be patient, make the adjustments slowly, and get it right. You know, you end up with it right, and you know, it's nice, especially when you're running some solid state stuff, especially if you got big solid state stuff. It wants that SWR pretty good. You can fudge it a little bit with tubes, but you know, you still don't want it all messed up. But yeah, it takes time. Yeah, country boy, I hear you up in there, I do. Hey, country boy, radio station, motor, mouth, mall, working the small ball peen hammer, got down right there, breaker. You got the brass hammer.
Man, then I quit. Motor Mouth Mall, 347 Cowboy, Manchester, Tennessee.
347, I got y'all up in there from Manchester. You got that mall down. Hey, good audio. You working that thing, too. Hey, 347, Manchester, Tennessee. Motormouth Mall, looking breaking.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm trying to squeeze my head in there, poke my head in and say hello, but all those heavy hitters are home today, I guess, because it's Saturday. But anyway, hey, you have a good one. Randy sounded good here in Manchester, like always. Almost 30 at the red mark. So the DX will be back on the service.
Yeah, almost 30. That's a lot. I'll take that. I appreciate that. Hey, you smoking up in here, looking good, sounding good. I got the YouTube gate rolling. Been rolling now.
You got the brass hammer here. We're going to do yoga on brass hammer.
It sounded good, and definitely, you know, Mother Nature, sometimes she has one way of thinking, and somebody else might have conditions, and then the conditions and everybody gets a turn. Hey, 347, check this out one time.
Both sitting here watching the meter live up in the red, way over in the red. I tried to squeeze in there a few times earlier, but like I said, there's some heavy hitters in there kept my lips off. But I'm glad I got through. Players on this end, they will be back on the side.
There you go. Hey, 347, that was you. And a whole lot of audio. Motor, mouth, mall, working the small. Ball, peen, hammer. Got down, breaker.
Thank you for the playback. I'm pointed way above you anyway. I'm pointed up towards the northwest corner. Looking for a couple of folks trying to look on side, man. The conditions dropped out, and that's still where I'm pointing. So just glad to meetings in there. Thank you, Mr. Motormouth Mall, the West Coast Peace, down to get to Manchester. Click, click, I'm going.
10-4-10, take care, and always welcome in my radio. You get when you get inkling to get up in here and you got some Mother Nature floating around, by all means, spike that mic and say hello around the west side. Oh, 347, Manchester. Motormouth Mall, working the small mall, stepping. I got down. Let me turn something up here a little bit more. I think I want to turn this right here up just a little tad bit more. Just to see what that does. I don't want to go over the top on it, but I want it a little bit more. So there it is. Motormouth Mall, step and break up, break up. Somebody say Motormouth Mall, Chicago. I think I heard Chicago. Did I hear Chicago there, Brain? Chicago, Mall. Hey, 357. You said Motormouth Mall. Can you say 357? I said 357. I hear you, Lorraine.
Southern Cal, 951 checkpoint. Hello, 450 Illinois checkpoint, west side.
Sounds like sunshine.
410. He said 3911 is one of your buddies out there. With friends like that, you don't need enemies. Hey, 3911, that's what he said to break. Yeah, always good to have a beam, that's for sure. Got to have a beam. A3911. That's good advice. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down, break on. But those don't hurt anything either. You got to have a bunch of those too. Cornbread in the diesel wagon. I hear you rolling up in there. Break.
455 Nigger Field. We're trying.
Yeah, no, sounded good around Tupelo, Mississippi. Hey, Cornbread, you got that diesel wagon walking and talking. It's wagging and walking and talking to break.
455, we're at Saturday Way. What a pass.
Favor there, 309, tell 455 I said hello out there. I think he's in Bakersfield. I think he's got about 100-mile head start on me there, break.
Hey, 309.
To be going 309. I appreciate you rolling that 5 and keeping it all the way alive. Oh, look at that. There's some big audio coming rolling up in the air from Arkansas. Hey, Mosquito Man, what's going on there, Brakeman?
I do believe you.
All right, turn right now. 30-degree weather. Holy smokes. Your hands, your fingertips are got to be numb. They're breaking. 14, man. That 450 ought to be a beast, man. I remember I had a, way back in the day, on the XR 500. And I tell you what, that was a torquey some of the gun. Back then, you know, things were a little bit mellower than they are now. They're building crazier bikes now than they did in the past. That was a handful that break.
Now waking up.
Yeah, just about 5 minutes ago. Hell, I still haven't even got dressed yet.
Oh, you still out there in the cotton picking BJs, huh?
Yeah, I turned the damn heater on the garage. I can warm up a little bit.
Less is more coming out of the hole. You don't want to break traction, you know, but went up on the top end, you know, and then you take them, yeah, I had the XR 500R. My street bike was a little Yamaha RD400. I had a RD400 with specialist 2 pipes and rear sets and down bars and, you know, all the steering dampeners and all the trick stuff over there. Back then, that was a pretty hot little bike. Of course, that ain't nothing now compared to the bikes now, but, you know, it was still one hell of a little bike and a lot of fun back in the day. But, yeah, then I had a little Enduro. I had a Yamaha, what do you call it, a DT250 way back when. And what other bikes? So I had a Bultaco 100. But yeah, no, I've been pretty much out of the motorcycle scene for a long time. But yeah, I'm aware of them small little water-cooled looking heads. They don't look very impressive, but let me tell you, they pack a wallop.
Hello, Motor Mile 350. Hello, worldwide, Motor Mile on top of the weekend if you got a grip. 350 in Georgia with the wave.
Wow, 238 pounds and 65 horsepower. Oh man, I think the RD400 was something like great. Was it? Was it 360 pounds and 39 horses out of the factory? I think is what it was. I know I lightened it up, and I know I got it up into, you know, probably into the 48 to 50 horsepower range somewhere under. It was, you know, it was crazy, but that was the power band of a 2-stroke is awesome.
Hey, Mosquito Man. 718. You got a...
Uh-oh, what happened to our Mother Nature? That was weird. All the noise floor dropped out.
Second. Bye.
Checkpoint 951, checkpoint 951. Trying to get at you, Mosquito Man. Hello, checkpoint.
Yeah, Roger. The YZ250 was a cool bike, man. I loved that. Back in the day, a friend of mine had a YZ250. I loved that thing. And I remember when I was a little kid, I really wanted a YZ80. A YZ80 when I was like 7 years old. I never got one, but not then, but that's what I wanted. They were way back when. And I remember this gal up and down the street, she would ride a Honda XR75 Candy Hawthorne. She used to take that thing up and down the street on a wheelie there, break.
How about 3911? Hey, 3911. You sound good. 718, Monterey, Cal.
Out there in Monterey, I do believe. Monterey, California. Mr. 17.
Hi, man. Wasn't quite sure. I got Mosquito Man in between you and me.
Holy cow, I did not know they were interchangeable from all those years. That's a trip and a half. Well, learn something new every day. Very, very cool. Yeah, I haven't met too many female motocross riders, but I tell you what, it was fun to watch. You know, and she was, I was like 7 or 8 years old, so I was just a little kid, you know, but she was probably about 12 or 14, somewhere around there. And, man, she was fun to watch on the little XR75. I guarantee tell you. They're still a cool-looking little bike, you know. I wouldn't want one today, but they're cool little bikes. Yeah, 10-4. Well, you know, you can get a different gear ratio on the walker, you know, so maybe it'll go faster. I don't know. Anyway, hey, speaking of gear ratios, I was just driving home last night from the roller rink, and I was thinking how cool it would be. I know we're probably losing conditions, but I was thinking how cool it would be to take the brownie box. I've got a 5831 Spicer box on the Jeep, and since I'm not running the Jeep anymore, it's on on-off anyway. I pull that 58 Spicer out and put it on the Dodge. And then so I have a 3-speed brownie box after the manual valve body automatic transmission. I've got a 354 gears right now, and I took off my 35-inch tires and put 33s on, just because I had a rubbing issue and I didn't want to deal with it with different wheels, so I put smaller tires on it so it don't rub. But now I can tell the gear ratio. I like the gearing better with the taller tire. So I'm thinking about putting the brownie box after the transmission to brake on that automatic.
718, Monterey Cow, and I'm getting on down. Mosquito Man, getting on down now.
I didn't, with the 35-inch tires, I could run 1,500 RPM. My odometer and speedometer was off, but I could do at 1,500 RPM, it would do a nice flat 60 miles an hour all day long. And now at 1,500 RPM, I'm doing 50 miles an hour. So it's like, oh, man. But it's not just 5 miles an hour. It's the torque and the pull. The way, you know, I love to grab first gear, hit second gear, and then I'll lock up the converter halfway through second gear and mash it. And it pulls so hard with the 35s. With the 33s, it's topped out already. It doesn't pull anymore. It's like, I grab third. But then you really don't want to lock the converter up in third until you get the RPMs up, so you spend too much time not going anywhere. You know, then once you hit third and you lock the RPMs up, you lock the converter up, then it pulls real good. But I like that pull. I like the speed and the pull and everything that happened when I was just coming into second, halfway through second gear and mashing it. And with the 33s, I lost that.
If anybody does copy...
Audio. Hello there. Check. Audio. Check my mic now. Audio. Hello. Check.
It's already got enough of a lift that I want Jackie to be able to get in and out of it real easy, so I don't want to lift it anymore. It's got the front springs on it. I think it's got 6-inch blocks in the back, but it's full. It's only rubbing when you go full lock to lock. The outside of the tire rubs the back part of the front fender well. The back by the door where the fender well and the door come together down at that corner, it rubs right there. So the real only right way to do it would be to change the offset of the wheel. But that would mean buying 4 new wheels. And at least 2 new wheels. But I want 4, I guess, because I don't want the front ones in and the back ones out. Anyway, I got to get different wheels with a different offset to bring the tire in, and or put a stock offset wheel on there, you know. But I don't want to go that route. So anyway, I don't mind. I already have the Brownie box. I already own that. I just got to, you know, get the drive shafts made up for it and put a cross member in for it.
You ever think of taking it up or down one channel?
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not real big on that look, and the tires sticking way out, you know, all over the place. You know, look like a doggone roller skate going down the road. I don't want to look like that. So anyway, no, but I would probably get either, if I did it the next time around, I would probably go with the stock wheel offset, you know, whatever that is. And then pull the wheels in a little bit. Then they wouldn't rub it all. And do the Brownie box, because, yeah, that'll give me that extra overdrive. And I think, actually, the Brownie box, if I choose to shift the automatic transmission out of overdrive and use the Brownie box as the overdrive, the Brownie box is stronger than the overdrive in the transmission. So if I was hauling a trailer, I could still stay in kind of an overdrive, you know, an overdrive a roundabout way. I would stay in a regular overdrive and have a stronger overdrive than running the automatic in overdrive. You don't want to do with an 8,000-pound trailer under, especially going up a grade. So anyway, and yeah, so I'll pick up a lot of RPM, and if I put it in granny low, I don't know, with an automatic and the converter being like it is, I've never tried shifting. I used to shift the Spicer box, you know, while I was driving with the 5-speed in the Jeep, but that was a manual, and I don't know what it's going to be like because there's no synchros, so you gotta float the gears with the Spicer, but with an automatic, the feedback is going to be weird. The delay, the timing, the slippage of the converter, and all that, it's going to be strange. So I don't know if I'll be able to shift the Spicer box with the automatic. I might have to leave it, you know, come to a stop, leave it in either low or 1-to-1 or overdrive, and take a one. I don't know if I'll be able to shift it on the fly. We'll see. I'll try it. That's not a deal breaker.
Slam, how about that? On the radio, right around Salem, Oregon. Hello.
Chicago, you guys have a...
That's exactly what I was wondering. Yep, exactly. So I know that, you know, with the clutch, you know, you can double clutch it and you can float. You can do it, you know, either one is easy enough. You can do it with a 5-speed or a 4-speed or, you know, a manual. But with the automatic, you know, always having some rotation and engagement, either it won't work or it's going to be difficult. But you know, I figure a worst case scenario is I can't shift it on the fly, and I'll know if I'm in an area where I want to leave it in granny low, I'll leave it in granny low. If I want to use 4-wheel drive, I'll put it in 1-to-1, or regular 1-to-1 just for whatever. Or if I'm going to be on a highway trip, I'll just put it in overdrive. And then if I need to or want to, I can lock the overdrive out on the automatic, and it'll be fine. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Of course, RPM, you know, I like the mindset. You're thinking, oh, gee, I can go 75 miles an hour and turn 1,500 RPM. That's great. But at the same time, you're working the engine harder. So you think you're dropping RPMs and going faster, so you're going to get better fuel economy. But at the same time, now you got wind resistance. The wind coming into the vehicle, head-on wind on the vehicle becomes a problem after like 55 miles an hour. So I'm not so sure how much fuel economy it's going to gain me, but it will get me where I want to go faster.
know, nice guy. I'm trying to do a little skip talking around Utah. Hey, Golden Boy, nice guy, big ground plane, downtown Salt Lake City, buddy. All right, Golden Boy, man, roughing my radio, man, but we can't wait right back to you. Enjoy it, man. Hey, Golden Boy, Wisconsin, nice guy, Utah. I'll see you. Good day.
Yeah. Wind is an exponential thing, you know. The resistance to the wind causes is an exponential increase. It's much like horsepower. It's much like horsepower on the drag strip, or it's much like RF out here on the radio. You know, it takes a 4-time increase in power to get over that next S unit each time. You know, so it goes up, ridiculously fast. Well, the wind builds up resistance that fast. So yeah, it's if you really want to go faster, you're going to pay the money to go faster. You're going to do more work, and you can keep the RPM down in the sweet spot, sure, and you can go faster, sure, but you're not going to do all that and get better mileage. And if you go too slow and lug it, that's going to be worse, because now you're not in the sweet spot at all. So turning less RPM doesn't automatically mean less or more fuel economy. It doesn't work that way. So yeah, it's a trade-off. But with the brownie box, you get your choice of where you want to be and what you want to accomplish. That kind of thing. But yeah, it's a leverage. If you look at the tire or the final rear gear ratio, and you look at the leverage that the road has against the engine, then you realize how much more work the engine has to do. Everybody wants something for nothing, and they all believe in free energy physics there, Brigham. It's still pretty high going down the highway, I got an 89 Ford, and I don't know what Ford was thinking in their infinite wisdom. They decided to put a C6 transmission, no overdrive, no nothing, a C6 transmission behind a Cummins. Not a Cummins, a 7.3 IDI. Not a Power Stroke, but a 7.3 IDI. And they put a doggone 3-speed automatic behind that. What in the world were they thinking there? And you're right that free energy physics does not exist. I do kind of like the idea of splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen. That's kind of cool, but it takes energy to do that too. Electrolysis isn't free, so you got to have power to split the water into hydrogen and oxygen. So that don't work for free, And I don't know what kind of economy you can get by running your vehicle on hydrogen mixed. They do have hydrogen vehicles that run off hydrogen and they work really good and they drive much like a gas vehicle. That's kind of cool. But trying to call it free energy, but it's alternative, not free. And like the electric vehicles, they're alternative. They're not environmentally friendly or green or free. They're just alternative, but they're all the rage these days. But yeah, I'll let you know if I put that brownie box on there and try that out. I'll let you know how that works. That'll be interesting. And yeah, I laughed when you were talking about the people putting their alternators on the drive shaft. I mean, I could see maybe somebody with a hot rod of some sort, not a real hot rod, but you know, like a showy kind of a car, where they want to hide the alternator and get it out of the engine compartment for looks. But they ain't gonna get anything from it by relocating it. And drag is drag, no matter where it is. Hey, Mosquito Man, Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer. Got down right there, breaker.
More time. Where's all them big radios out there? I need a big old radio to come on back and get into my radio. The old salty dog down here in Yuma, Arizona. I'm standing by, right? Richard, 236 in Tennessee. 200.
They call me Blabbermouth Mall. Blabbermouth Mall.
36, 73 stuff a great weekend. Salty dog in Arizona, told you all that. Bye-bye.
In there, Mosquito Man. Sounds good. Yeah, I've got my gate over here at about 59 minutes, so it's time for me to go. My coffee cup is empty, and the gate's been rolling for an hour, so I'm going to get out of here, too. We'll come out here a little bit later on, but I got some things I got to go do this morning here before it gets carried away without me doing some stuff. So we'll catch you a little bit later on. Always a pleasure with the double measure. You got that thing rocking and rolling over here. Guaranteed. I hope this thing sounds okay around here, Stacker Briggs. I did my audio tuning using my derail radio, so my SS, what's that when you're talking on the SS 676? Love that receiver. It sounds so good. Anyway, I can't say that enough. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. I got down right there, break.
Do I hear old state line out there?
Checkpoint on the west side, 951. Checkpoint. I hear you, state line. State line.
I hear you, state line. It sounded good today. I just got the radio turned on about an hour ago. Listen to the channel to see what's going on.
And it's definitely going to do a good job for you. Hey, Mosquito Man, I'm going to get out of here, say 73s, and yeah, you did tell me about AR going 24 yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and get back on the side, say 73s, and we'll get...
We're going to get back and read the mosquito. Listen to the talk. AKA 3 watt back quiet. Yeah, state line. Yeah, old boy Joe is, I just talked to him briefly there about 15 minutes ago. He's at the house, so I'm sure he's listening. Okay, state line, I'll relay that message there. I'll let Obo Joe know that you were calling him. Back quiet. Okay, I keep forgetting. 3 watt. There you go. That's my new handle. Yeah, state line. No, I ain't got no big radio. Just a mud duck radio with a big antennas there, Roger.
And I'm just loading 600 watts right there. That's all I'm trying to do, just to squeeze the flame crack.
Okay, there, stay line. We're going to kick back and listen to the talk show. Sounded good this morning. Bill, 3 watt, and we're back quiet. Hey, I hear you back there trying to get a hold of me, but, excuse me, I got a bunch of backscatter on my radio today. I don't know if it's hitting you like it is me, but it's pretty rough this morning.
The X-Lane checking in. Hello, are you?
Out there, 236. How you doing, my friend? Okay, 236. Yeah, you definitely doing a number out here. Appreciate the flowers. Hope you have a great weekend. Oh, do back quiet.
Take
Checkpoint, west side, 9, 5, and a 1. Hey, Applejack, checkpoint. Wait, I got you too, man. Hope you have a good day. I've been hearing you around the past couple of days, but couldn't make it back up here, though. I did today, checkpoint. Applejack, you have a good day.
Where are you headed to now? You're going over there now to get the boots?
Where'd you go, Mosquito Man? Oh, yeah. I was rolling live, and then I stopped it so I could roll little clips instead and send them to the people I want to send them to. Yeah, I had you in Motormouth Mall, just you and him alone there for about 15 or 20 minutes. Man, that was pretty crazy. I didn't hear nobody else, just you and him. He's coming in my backscatter real well, about 9S units.
About the X-Lane, checking in radio. Hello, are you? Break 28.
Yeah, I've been hearing you talk to him. Has been holding it down real good too, Mosquito Man. So, I think he's still out here too. I don't know. He's trying to get from 5-1, he's standing by.
Yeah, I want that apple shack. How about an apple shack in New York? 555 Bakersfield with that Saturday wave. Apple shack coming in here like you own the place. Sounding good down here on the West Coast. Apple shack. Good talking to you. 455.
No, the X-Lane radio today. Checking in. No DX10 radio today.
I know who. Yeah, I know who. I just couldn't, man, there's a bunch of y'all out there. I doubt I'll even make it back. Checkpoint 951 around Southern Cal, rolling on through.
Hey, Apple Shack in New York, can I get my name called? Hey, Apple Shack 213, Real McCoy, around the west side, California, getting down.
Mosquito Man. Checkpoint 951 west side, I'm gone.
How about that New York station? How about that New York station? 223 San Diego.
That jack in the corner sounded good. That shack in the corner sounded good. 455. I'm back reading the mail.
Yeah, Burger, how about that 427? 427-23 Idaho with the 1.
California 562 waving.
Hands on the ground, hands on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, gold in your mouth, hat turned sideways, hand in the ground, players on the cool cat, walking downtown with your pants on the ground, get 'em, brother.
How about a DX plan? How about a DX plan? In Arizona.
Down, man. That's where I was born and bred, man. Born and raised. Come on. How about your landslide? How about that landslide? 23 Idaho, 23 Nomad Radio. Roger, man. What's going on this Saturday, man? You having a good weekend?
How about a 919 Tennessee? 919 Tennessee. 695, man.
How about that Texas station? Texas, 18 Cleveland there.
Yeah, go ahead, Mad Dog, Alabama. Well, I'm hearing your station from Alabama, loud and clear, Colima, Mexico. That's right, Apple Shack. You tell them. You tell them, Apple Shack, if Checkpoint can do it, anybody can do it.
I tried to get out with my 3 watts. So I figured, heck with this, I'm going to join up with some of them guys, and I went out and got me one of them Palomar T100.
I think somebody with a big radio needs to clean this up. Needs to clean up 28.
I'm a mud duck again, because everybody went out and got bigger. You just can't keep up with them guys.
On the flat side, over.
No, I don't, Catfish boy. I'm just on a mini driver today.
Yeah, it was great. Great audio. Very good.
Okay, Catfish boy, good to hear you out there. I had to pump it up a little bit, but you definitely made me on the receive. Sounded good today. Oh, 2 watt, back quiet.
I'm only running 100 watts. 100 watts.
Okay, Catfish boy, good for the bump down there. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Oh, 2 watt, back listening. This is off a Swamp Core?
Eco 105 on the flat side.
Yeah, I just caught part of that last one there. But anyway, have a good one. Have a great weekend. BO2 out working the ground, playing back quiet.
Yeah, I got a copy right in here in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, Yeah, Crazy 8 Tennessee, we hear you. Go ahead, my friend.
It's a 5 element. Mako 105C. Mako 105 Tommy.
Okay, Crazy, we just got part of that, but that's rough on your channel today. Have a good one, Crazy 8, my friend. BO2 wide, working the ground playing back wide.
Well, it's not that big. It only puts out like 700 watts. For the real big ones out there on the show, not working. So I'm running 100 watts. Exactly. Swinging up.
Hello, radio. Hello, radio. 455 Bakersfield.
And my RMS average power is 103 watts.
Hello, 965 Cornfield, Iowa. 455 with that Saturday wave.
Happy Shot 13, checking in the mobile.
We're back quiet reading the mail.
Hello, Mad Dog, Freddie Raven.
How about you, Mad Dog?
I gotta step out, go in the Dollar General store. I'll be back.
You enjoy the weekend. I'll be on the side here at 695 in Mexico.
How about it, Mad Dog? You still out there?
Good afternoon, 626 West Coast Radio 305 Central San Joaquin Valley. We're cruising.
Hey, come on.
How about a 919?
I think I'll walk in Dollar General and get some baking soda and vinegar. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
I'll tell you what about Father Nature. Hallelujah for DXYN. That's exactly the only reason, sir. 23 you said that. Come on.
I got DXLand World Radio 250, right from Salem, Oregon. Hello.
Up to 505, how you doing, man? 23 Idaho over here, man. We got a bunch of inversion going on. It's cloudy, about 40 degrees. That was a good thing, man. It acts like a counterpoise, right? Damn, man, I ain't never heard of a CB radio killing somebody. I'll tell you what.
good afternoon, Apple Shack. 305 out here around Fresno.
Apple Shack, you're 505 cheeseburger.
Take it easy, Apple Shack. A lot of traffic in here. 305 out here Central, San Joaquin Valley.
Hey, 505, I don't want no rare meat. I want that medium well done on them burgers. Hey, 505.
The next multi-millionaire will be the guy who puts
I'll tell you what, man, it's a fine day when you got a little lady calling you on a 21. Yeah, remember me.
152 alley-oop. Mountain Man, Long Beach, Washington, waving. I don't know if that's you, radio 152 alley-oop. Mountain Man, Long Beach, Washington.
Slices of them cut and picking American slices and crisscross them cheese slices there, folks.
Hey, have a great rest of the weekend, Kilowatt. Old Sasquatch waving.
Hey, hello, Mountain Man. I know I heard Mountain Man out there. Hello, my old friend. Baywolf 952 in Colorado calling you.
Mountain Man. You call me Blabbermouth Mole. Blabbermouth Mole. What you got?
Hey, Mountain Man, come on now, Mountain Man. Don't hurt my feelings like that. Hey, Mountain Man. Cadillac Mobile's knocking at your door, breaker.
Mountain Man, you got a copy on Baywolf, hello?
Linus? No, Mountain Man, Long Beach, Washington. I'm waving. Somebody's a-waving at me. I'm a-waving right back. Mountain Man sitting back here trying to listen.
I'm going to try that again there, Mountain Man. Hey, Mountain Man, while I'm facing...
Well, Mountain Man, I hope you heard old Baywolf out here. You take care of yourself, my friend, and have a great week coming up, and be safe. Baywolf 952, Colorado rock piles, and I'm sitting on a rock.
I'm sorry about that, Indiana, but Mother Nature's putting it on me today. All I got is...
Well, hello, 236. I got you, solid girl up here in the rock piles, 236. Baywolf. Under pressure.
Come on there, Illinois. You're making a fine trip up here this afternoon.
I can't go, my friend. You take care, man.
Let me turn this kind of picking Cadillac
a mountain man, a reptile there, cat this morning.
Hey, 505. I want to know if my cheeseburgers are done. Hey, 505, are you done making them cat-picking cheeseburgers? I'm getting a little bit hangry up in this mobile.
801 Radio Man sitting up here on this big old ground plane, getting up and get out. How about that?
Somebody coming us out on mobile. 0687 is
Hey, cheeseburger man. Hey, cheeseburger man, it's approaching high noon.
I want to give that Applejack a big old wave.
Applejack. I'm here in Bakersfield, 64. I'll talk at you again.
Chow, how about that 64? 3 Nomad Radio.
Central California.
Like the way, man, I appreciate the bump down there, 64. I must say, you're sounding extra special bodacious today, I'll tell you what.
Holy guacamole, moly, moly, holy moly. That's Mobile, breaker.
You just wanted to
Hello.
and trying to get back in your radio.
I want somebody.
Come on there, Kilowatt. I got you like always. You sitting out my driveway. You making a fine trip up in northern Utah today. 801 Radio Man. Want to give a Kilowatt a big old wave.
Extra special, super duper.
Crowd down here in Bakersfield, 455 said 200.
Hello, 505. Hey, 505. 13 and over here. See if I can get it. You got it right. Hey, 505, ready with the Saturday morning race.
I guess I lost that 139. 455, Bakersfield, bag out. North Carolina, Mountain Man, Long Beach, Washington. I'm waving at you again.
How about a DX Land 541 Central California?
Hey, 139, you made the trip, no doubt. Sounding good down here in Bakersfield, Cal. 455 with that Saturday wave, and I'm bagged out.
Have a good weekend.
How about a 64, Dan?
Just kind of chilling out, you know, you don't do much, try to do a little DX. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. 64 over here in Smoky Hills. Read the mail.
88 and no more 88. No more 88 at CadillacMobile.com. Breaker.
Right there. Of course I'm looking. Where in the world would I go?
Y'all making a lot of noise on that east side.
Just wanted to say hello to you, little Applejack. Hey, little Applejack.
Yeah, a few heavy hammers. I used to be another cup of coffee so I could wake up. What do you think?
Break. How about that 64 up there in Smoky Hills? I just want to let you know you're making a fine trip up here in northern Utah.
Okay, 64. Good to hear you out there, my friend. I haven't heard you for a while, but anyway. I got it cranked up to 3 watts. I think I'm just going to change my handle and leave it at that.
Hey, 139, let's see if I can make it rough for my neighbor, 1025 in this mobile. Bye-bye.
I do gotta say, shame on that cotton picking mess. I got 2 pounds of extra
out there. Big old deal on this hill. Back and listen to the
I'll check it. Did get you in there?
back quiet.
We'll catch you in there again, no doubt. 1025 Colorado, back quiet.
I want to give you a big old weekend wave.
Hey, 139. Hey, 139, 200 dozy watts. Hey, 139, 200 dozy watts in this Cadillac. Right there, right now.
I didn't quite catch who that was waving this way. Well, let's try that again. 1025 Colorado, break.
Ricochet in Georgia, break.
Hey, have a great rest of the weekend there, Ricochet.
Yeah, there definitely is too many big hammers out there today.
Georgia, you got conditions up here in northern Utah. 801 Radio Man. Want to give you a big old wave and let you know you're making that trip.
He sounded some kind of good out of Utah, you doggone self now. They go wave to you, Radio Man, Ricochet, Georgia, right back.
Well, what the hell are you doing this morning there, Ricochet? Old July waving.
Yeah, like I said, you're making a fine trip today. 801 Radio Man up here.
Well, hey there, 88. I'm catching you bits and pieces. I'm catching you in bits and pieces there, 88. It got super rough and tough. I only came out on top that time around, and the last key there was Ricochet. Good afternoon, wave to you there, Ricochet. Okay, you're the strongest in my receive this first time around.
Hey, weekend.
It got rough and tough this last time around, like I said. Anyways, have a good day. We'll try and get in there again. But right now, it is super busy on this 10,000-foot receive. 10 1/4, top of the rock, Colorado, standing by.
All right, 10 1/4, we're going to try it one more time, man. Chinese. That's not a language. Hey, 10 1/4, Ricochet, Georgia. Good day, good day.
Hey, no doubt about it. I heard you with no problem there, Ricochet. I got you, well, 29, just one hair before 30 there, Ricochet. So, make no mistake, you're making the trip there, my friend. 1025, top of the rock, Colorado, waving.
Hi, 1025, how are you that go around, man? How are you that go around, man? I tip my hat right back at you, man. Well, you sure do, Sean. Weekend time. Georgia, God.
Hey, Ricochet, I don't know if we got the best conditions, but I wanted to wave to you. Morning time to you, Ricochet, 46 Arizona out here. Just wanted to see if we got any conditions in Arizona. Breaker. I'm listening.
Yeah, hello, people. It's you, man. I've been away for you, boys. You sounded some kind of good like you always do out there, 46. Arizona, Ricochet, come on.
Hey, right back, Ricochet. You're rocking out here. And wave to you there. Good afternoon to you there. Rim shot. Just go over to Colorado waving.
Little happy boxes and cranking them up.
40 dBs, man. You need 6 more. You'll match that. You'll match your numbers there.
You need to like 6 more. You'll like 6 more. 40.
Appreciate you doing what you done here the last week, and a big old howdy to you right about there. 46, Ricochet, Georgia, right back.
Yeah, absolutely, right back. I'm glad to hear our friends getting back in the mix and at least able to be out there, and hopefully he's able to direct the crew there, right? Ram Shot, you got a sloppy copy. 1025 Colorado with the afternoon wave.
What are you doing too, man? I put a grin on my chin to see him back out there, man, doing his thing. I wanted to do this and do that, but we got to have a director out on the show.
Right back, Ricochet. Hey, man, I appreciate the shout.
Happy Saturday to you and yours out there. Always a pleasure on this end. I'm going to get back on the workbench, and I'm going to do some listening instead of talking. Hope all is well. Thanks for giving me a shout back. Take care.
Take care, brother. Enjoy your weekend, man. See what you got to do there on the workbench now, man. I'll catch you later on. 46 Arizona.
Jesse James out here in the desert, I'll see you.
Hello to you, Jesse James. Sounding good on old Ricochet Radio.
Hey, Jesse James, Ricochet on this real deal, Alabama Steel. Break.
Well, I tell you, Ricochet, that thing doing its thing. I just love to bring it down and wave the hammer and I got you. Ricochet, your friend out here in the desert around Tucson, Arizona, old Jesse James with this wave, I'll say.
Hi, Jesse James. You doing the thing too, man? I set my hat right back at you, man. Showing out for sure. Thank you, Jesse James. Enjoy your Saturday now.
I'm on the side.
Enjoy it, kid.
Oh, Ricochet, no doubt about it.
I said, I have a picture of the west side.
I ain't gonna get it back to Ricochet.
The old 3-watt working that ground, playing back quiet.
Hammer's Jesse James, a 46 in there. I'm just a mud duck in a little side-by-side in the desert. Ricochet, Jack Rabbit in the side-by-side mud.
Yeah, 10-4, I appreciate it. Hey, you hear any of my kinfolk from Red Bay, Alabama, key up, tell them I was waving.
Jack Rabbit, when you working that side-by-side today, but man, you busted on through.
Up here on this hill, gotta be this side-by-side.
Ricochet 13, say hey, Ricochet 13.
Ricky Mike can talk on my old side-by-side, Ricochet. I just got big to do a little business up in that shack, but I'm up here on this glorified walkie-talkie out here in the wild, wild west, Ricochet, Jack Rabbit, side-by-side, mobile, trying to get it done.
Hey, Jack Rabbit, you holding your own up there on that hill, on that side-by-side, man. I'll tell you what, you're holding your own, you must be strong over there, man. Side-by-side, man, on the hill, on that. Hey, Jack Rabbit, when you jumping around, not down, how do you do ya?
Hey, Ricochet, 4.5-foot skip shooter antenna on an aluminum road sign, caught biggest my ground plane. I'll take 20 dB all day long from the desert, bye-bye.
Hi, Jack Rabbit, they try, like I said, they're scratching behind you, but hey, I'll take it too.
But they couldn't get over that 350.
Clean up on aisle 28. Man, trying to get your radio this morning.
Couldn't get over that 350,
doing out here in Arizona there.
All right. Thanks for cleaning that up, 64. You did a good job.
Hey, right back, Eugene Johnson. Sounded real good out there, man. You got a great big hammer in Arizona today. Appreciate you giving me a shout. Hope all is well out there. 46 Arizona, just letting you know, my friend.
Definitely a lot of heavy hammers out there this morning.
Thank you, Ricochet.
great conditions with Arizona. Take care, my friend. Have a good day. 46. I'm going to get 10-7. Bye-bye. Sasquatch, you better do something.
276, Ricochet, Georgia.
On with the nosy one. Right on.
Good job, brother. Good job. I'll let you tell everybody hello. Cadillac Mobile got down, locked down. 276.
Hey, Ricochet, Freddie.
276 for me. 10 1/4 Colorado waving.
Hey, Eugene Johnson. Hey, Eugene Johnson, how you doing? Oh, do I waving?
Oh, man, it sounds like Carbuncle Richie.
He's stuck.
Ricochet, Georgia. What do you think, Rick?
Hey, Ricochet, I don't know about the chicken or not. Hey, Ricochet,
Alabama, bye-bye.
Georgia, we got train wrecks in Arizona.
I'd say you're long-winded, just long keys, slow keys. Yeah, that slow key thing, there, 88.
Ricochet, Georgia, right back to you.
Oh, 64 making a name for himself today.
Put in the Mobile. It's a cold Motorola up here in Wyoming. It's about, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees with a 25-mile-an-hour breeze, so it's cold.
Man, that's cool. Tonight, man, and they're saying we might get a little snow, man. Believe that or not, I don't believe it. Hello to you, Freddie, Ricochet. Degrees, 15 degrees, 13,
Okay, BO3Y, working that ground plane, back quiet.
We're Southern Oregon, we're waving.
Man, guys, I ain't ignored nobody, man. I was about 30 deep.
They just gotta keep on scratching, look, get in there.
Okay, 64, sounding good up there in the Smoky Hills. Just thought I'd let you know. 64, my friend, talk to you later. BO2Y, back quiet.
Yeah, grab it side by side. I'm gonna get it.
Don't forget you're getting 10 1/4 out there, too, there, Ricochet.
So I gotta go up here and go around a corner, maybe run another video game a little later. Eugene Johnson, bye, squash.
Yeah, I got a lot of backscatter there out there in the Smoky Hills. You need to bump it up a little bit. Hey, 64, you have a good one. BO3Y, we're back quiet.
Excellent. I-757, you jumped down the coax. That go around, brother. We go way right back at you now, around Minnesota. Ricochet in Georgia, a little bit of you.
Hello, Ricochet. How about it, Ricochet? Highlander, Wyoming, Bigger.
Got an idea what's in Georgia?
I'm busy one of that class.
Good morning, 64. Your cowboy in Fresno, waving right back.
Be old Killwild working that ground playing out here in the Wild West, and we're back quiet.
I think that was 3 watts.
Yeah, it was 3 watts. I can't even say it. I get confused. Everybody keeps making me change my damn handle. But I'm just going to stick with old 3 watts.
Either which one you want to use, them 2 watts or them 3 watts, they definitely working for you. They go out one more time. 2 watts. The desert. And the damn desert. I'm waving right.
Yeah, if you hear 2 or 3 watts, you know it's me out here in the damn desert there. But we're going to keep back and listen to the talk show. And by that time, back quiet.
Ricochet 23, how about it? I'm going to sit back and listen in now, Ricochet. A little bit of you.
64. Also heard that Mr. Eugene recorded me.
Mr. Breeze said hello.
609 to be waving a hand at you. Tell you what, this barefoot mobile's got a little more audio when it's got ears, Roger. Mr. Breeze on 609, moving that flat 4 fingers, that's all right back your way. 64, getting on down. Yeah, Roger on that, 64. I tell you what, man, conditions is tough, no doubt about it. Conditions is definitely tough around Cody, Wyoming. The 609, we win. 609, we're still over here. What we got? We ain't got much, but we're still here. We're stuck in that. We're here to drive in, stuck in my station. 64, getting on down. Yeah, 64, I tell you what, you're going fun. You're going to smoke and take squats in the locals around Cody, Wyoming, Cody. I will be 64 on that. You got a little below this point. 64 on the ball station.
Hey, 236, top of the afternoon right there from that Cadillac Mobile.
You're right there at the ground level. Right there at the backscatter. You need to bump it up.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend. 73, thanks for jumping in.
Listen anyway to 236 down there in the 10 turning the quarter Colorado.
Okay, yeah, I'll go right. The old 2 wire working the ground.
Alright, there's 64, you took it easy. Sounding grand out there, that's for sure. And 236 down there in the 10, you have a super fine one as well. 10 and a quarter Colorado sitting back.
4, 864, you got a grip?
Yeah, that backscatter is pretty rough on the channel today. Gonna need somebody with a heavy hammer to do that cleanup there.
Hey, somebody wave a big private old 10 and a quarter. Tell 10 and a quarter to behave himself. Tell him to be nice. I'm only working his 200 watts in this mobile. Bye-bye.
That radio man up here in northern Utah, 801, waving at you.
Come on, I got a good copy on you.
Yeah, I just barely heard you out there, but go ahead and kick it back to 02 out here in the damn desert.
You know what with this
Thank you, Munster. Stuck in the mud station. You're making a fine trip up. 801 Radio Man. Want to give you that big old wave from this big old ground plane. Thank you much for this.
This is the best. Still showing up down here in Georgia. Ground plane.
Big old wave from this big old ground.
Hey, 801, behave yourself every chance you get on the ground plane. Ricochet, playback, Georgia, blah.
Thank you much there, Mr. Ricochet down there in Georgia. Till we can put it on each other again. I appreciate that talk back. And I just want to let you know you're still always making a fine trip. You have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. Radio Man up here in northern Utah, 801, waving back.
All right, 801, you didn't sing, but enjoy that long as you can do every day. Radio Man, 801, Ricochet, Georgia's gone.
Okay, I didn't get that other station, Ricochet, I appreciate it. I didn't get all those numbers from that other station, but you're making a fine trip up here in northern Utah, too. 801, Radio Man, want to give you a big wave.
Man, the heterodyne up in this receiver. Woo-wee.
Okay, there 236. I got your numbers that time. I appreciate the wave. You made a fine trip up here in northern Utah.
I heard that 757 around Tennessee. What are you doing up there, 757 around Tennessee? Let's see if these 200 dozy watts can talk back. Break up.
Come on, man. You're just on my door. I can keep that like you're sitting out there in my driveway.
Hey, 757 down there, Smoky Hills with the 10. Right there, 757 Cadillac Mobile, 200 dozy PEP watts right there in this Mobile waving.
That's 70 search to you. Town of Porter, Colorado, back quiet.
Johnson, till we can put it on each other again. You reached me all the way up here in northern Utah, 801 Radio.
302 out here in the damn desert working that ground plane. Back quiet.
Hey, 757. Hey, 757. I'm just working these 200 dozy watts in this Cadillac Mobile. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. Let me get out the way before I get my lips chopped off. Bye-bye.
Do appreciate the bump down. Do appreciate the flowers. You sounded good out here in the damn desert. 302 on this end. We're going to get back and listen to the talk show. 23 Nomad. Yeah, we hear you out there in Alabama there.
757.
I don't know if I'm getting through that 276 there or not, but I'm getting you up here in the Rockies.
Yeah, we just talking on many river days. This is about to be in Colorado. I just thought I'd let you know y'all on that east side doing a number on my receive. Everybody looking on the ground.
State of New Mexico. 057. Yeah, for me it's just as busy today as it was yesterday. Being up here 10,000 feet, I get it all. You take it easy.
Yeah, I do.
Just around the next town. 757.
Be nice to me. Tell 10 and a quarter to be nice to me. I'm only working these 200 dozy
Trying to give you my Saturday morning break.
Well, I hear you, 88. Now, here's an 88 all the way out here in New Mexico.
I got the other man, 7 waving at that pickup truck. Bye.
Hey, tell my real good friend, dirty old man, that jackrabbit waving a big old cod picking Saturday friendly 5, and I'll get out of here.
I think it's 88's nap time. I think 88 needs to go take himself a nap.
Dirty old man, jackrabbit waving. I'm going to get out of here and stay here gone. Bye-bye.
Jackrabbit told me to tell you good evening. He was on the phone.
Indigenous hostiles are scratching on my back door, so we're down and bye.
Yeah, 410 on 88 being a mud duck.
Good morning to you, old timer. Sounding good over there in Smoky Hills. This old guy here stuck in the mud station getting on this.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I definitely do appreciate that shout out.
Oh, 84 and again, old jackrabbit in the side by side up on the hill in the cactus patch. Old jackrabbit, the motherfucker. Well, a new high noon Wild Wild West video game. Bye. I got it all you
Big John Wayne up back out.
I don't know what's going on. His mother neighbor over there in Southern Utah, the hammer rough today in your top picking neck of the woods. I think it's kind of got broken out right now a bit on this game. Bye.
Yeah, just tell him to pump it up.
How about it, Red Monkey? You got a copy of John Wayne?
Oh, just want to ride in side by side. Wild West Station 64, getting on that.
Have a good one, jackrabbit. It is but duck mobile with a wave in here gone. Bye, well.
Where's Snake Doctor at? Hey, Snake Doctor, quit hiding, man. Pump your head out, 757, Mike. My God, biggest man today.
I think I heard a concrete cutter up there around the Great Lakes. Lordy.
757, the CQC, Council Valley, Bacon.
We're Colorado waving.
Rabbit out here, my butt duck mobile waving a big old friendly fire. Bye.
Appreciate it there, no doubt. Definitely got a lot of you indigenous hostiles.
How about that equalizer? I heard that equalizer.
Hell, I know I got condition on you, 757, Snake Doctor, I'm back riding. Good job, repairing them now.
Right up that quiet.
And 36, a CQC catch up past 401 wave, 236, I go, break wave. We can, I'll get back with you, pick up there.
Off of that Quad Cities area there. Go ahead there, Snake Doctor, break.
Fine, Alabama, 6, he gotta go, back up. Joe Johnson, I hope you're having a great Saturday over that way. You sounded real good on my Texas today. Hey, Eugene, have a best day, and I'll sure not get back with this sake, and I'm back on the mail.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I appreciate it there.
Special official Pete, a sick and say culture press. We ain't getting down. Break a break. Name Pete, dirty old man in the cooking shop. Over my Saturday morning.
Dr. Pete, Lord, this cold country, man. Hey, stay talking this cold out here, boy. You don't want to come around here north, brother. You better stay right there where you at, snake doctor. 44 you large. Country, man. Hey, snake doctor, it's cold out here, boy. You don't want to come around here north, brother. You better stay right there where you at, snake doctor. 44 you large. 323,
Pistol Pete, Roger, your Dodger, Tempo, Roger, right on. Pistol Pete, I'm calling. There's a replay of go, break a break up.
Pull you off of that highway. You'll come in right there. Coming down my way there. That old box right there. We'll file a bill here. And their car, break. That's called a good time, Dave. A good time for you. Just waiting on conditions.
That's a big old 40 Roger.
So Pete, now go. Back on the mail.
Been a long time, like a time. Wolverine, you got a condition.
I was just sitting over here looking at you. Bye.
Fly, we definitely got a lot of you indigenous hostiles.
Yeah, okay, whatever you do, 757, I'm gone.
Be over Arizona, Tijuana, working that ground plane out there.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. OFF. The little radio, all the big radios are talking about. Mr. Off, 178 Southern Cal's waving a hand, and I'm back out of here.
We hear you. We try to get back with you, but they got a lot of
Hey, good morning to you also there, Mr. Eugene Johnson, waving a hand your way. I know the other half, she keeps me busy outside. She keeps me busy working in...
64 to 10, I ain't wearing no mini-close skirt. Snake bow dodger with a high ball way through. 64 to 10, get down, break a.
Anyway, 64 to 10, waving a hand your way also, and I'm back out of here.
September, Roger, right on. 64 to 10, I'm gone, break up.
In the bushes.
Hey, 64 to 10, somebody hears your backscatter. They want to know whereabouts you are. Break. Yeah, but where at? He's...
4 to 10, 757, Crossville, Tennessee. Want to know where you are, boss, sir? I'm just standing down.
Briefly heard the 454.
Dodger 757, he's in a little town called Summertown just below Nashville there. 757, I go. I'm being nosy. Break up.
Top of the Rock, Colorado, with an afternoon wave to that 454.
Okay, he said a little bit south of Nashville and a little bit west of Nashville.
Cookville, Tennessee there, now 757 rolled in Nicolania. 64 and the 10 is 7 by break up.
Yeah, something like that, huh, Eugene Johnson?
Wolverine out here. Shame on the cotton picking mess. Getting up.
There's no mistaking that one. Anyway, 64 to 10. Waving a hand your way one more time. You have a fine rest of your day. I'm back out of here.
That's Highway 2 corridor there.
Good day.
Doubt about it. I definitely do appreciate that shout out. So no doubt. Go ahead there, guy. Break.
Wow, 200.
I hope you enjoyed your Saturday over that way. Eastside Radio, sick, and I'm back on the mail. Have a blessed day.
I guess I didn't miss.
Oh, put it on your radar. I got that Cobra walking the dog up in the corner. I'm gone. Bugga.
Hand your way, and I'm back out of here. Yeah, snaked up. 455. Be nice. Tell snake doctor to be nice and quit stepping on my neck.
On this old Sangria Saturday afternoon. So we're going to sit back on the slide down here in the old Lower MSD. And I'm standing by.
236, I'm back out of here also.
Bakersfield with that Saturday wave. And it's rough and tough. 455, Bakersfield, I'm getting up. Oh, you know you're going straight through 64. Always sounding good down there in Bakersfield, 455 with that Saturday wave.
I checked it out on the computer there. 1,576 miles from my 20 to your 20. What do you think?